to be at the summit in a couple weeks, but to win the whole thing potentially.
Yep.
And I think he might be the favorite in the room for the people. Like, I think Daniel Habibi is the man of the people today.
He definitely is, but another man of the people who also ironically shares a name. Okay. Daniel Silk, the artist formerly known as Orange Lightning, another beloved person of the people, is going to be fighting against a friend after making a torrid run of his own. Has not made a top 4 appearance in quite some time, but has fought amazingly today.
Oh, and they just trade stocks off the bat. Talk about double first blood.
Yeah, very well done from both sides. We knew it was going to be this is going to be a barn burner, and this is also going to break a lot of hearts no matter who loses.
Yeah, I like the way that Habibi's playing today. He's going off stage, and like, you know, a lot of men just tend to like try to get those edge guards and 2 frames from the safety of the stage, but he's looking like a young Doramigi today, or an old Doramigi.
Yeah. Everyone's remember that a lot of the min-mins in the U.S. predated Doramigi, which is crazy to think about. Not by much.
Yeah, but they all retired. Pink don't play no more.
Yep, he's got a family. We wish him the best as he enjoys fatherhood.
Speaking of fatherhood, who's going to get sunned in game 1?
It's a very good question because both of these players have knocked out a lot of people on their way in, but so far, Habibi riding a little more hotter of a hand.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Habibi move like this. Like, he's looking reborn, and if you look at his in-game tag, it says, "I need it." And we're not talking about wants. We're talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, like food, shelter, winning today.
Yes. Yeah, the ever important historical Arcadian win, taken only by a few across the entire region upon the years.
And Silk answering back with that pin. It's like, yo, they've been going blow for blow since the beginning. They let us know when they traded those first 2 stocks, like, this is what kind of game it's going to be. There will be no blowouts today.
Nope.
Like,
great ledge guarding here from
Whoa.
Silk.
Going for it all. Like, almost like they're playing with the same elusiveness that one plays when they're at home. Like, I don't see any stiffness in the play. Not even in, like, the muscles in the players' faces. They're just, like, they're in it.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean. This is that point in the bracket now.
Okay.
Right. Solid movement, but a lot of get up. Laser, yeah. So game 1 going to Habibi, but still keeping it very close, as expected.
Wonder what stage we're going to next. That was an absolute heater of game 1.
It was. I think we're running it back. I thought I saw. Which is not surprising. The very few interactions of Min and Corrin, you don't really see a whole lot of variety of stages. Just because of how each character moves, and not that one like hard counters the other, but
yeah, like if you're Corrin, I imagine you don't want to be on FD.
No.
But also if you're Min, I imagine you also don't want to be on FD.
No, you don't.
3, 2, 1.
So we're back to it. Pokemon Stadium 2, game number 2, how fit, and they're just like, stage doesn't matter. Just run it back.
Nope. Gen 2 music.
And I really love, like, how you were saying, like, they're going to benefit from some of the Sage characteristics. Like, one of the things you're going to see these Corrin players doing is they're going to be using the platforms to help layer on the aggression, just like that. You're going to sometimes jump, fade through them, run off the platform, come down with an aerial, and, like, get good coverage.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the PR players here today, Toa, Corrin player primarily, also along with Silk, one of those Corrin players that definitely knows how to play around the platforms and really good at trapping with either the bites or the pin. So early stock there from Habibi, but one good sequence is going to even it up for Silk. And there's the pin. Yep.
Almost lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a key word today, it might be like tenacity, not resilience. These guys aren't holding on. They're fighting for it.
No. Haven't had to sweat too much yet. Like, there's been like a bunch of game 4s, but they haven't had to really pull it out and go the distance like maybe like a Tofu or Work in Progress or some of the other ridiculous runs that have been the players that unfortunately could not make it this far.
Yeah, and there's something to be said about that. Even like bracket stamina, like your ability to just like clean it up, especially in a first to 3 / best of 5 tournament all the way through. It's like, yo, who's hitting those punishes?
Yeah.
Who's been putting in the hours to be able to even last this long?
Who breaks first?
Yeah. But you know, when we're in a recession, sometimes the DLC will put in work.
Yep.
And the megawatts up.
Oh, great edge guarding there from Silk. Just enough to keep Habibi under and couldn't cling vertically with tether. That is huge for Silk. Habibi doesn't really get guarded like that often, especially not from a sword character.
Let's see it. All right, ledge trap scenario.
Almost there.
Like the way, like for those watching at home trying to get better, like always getting hit in the corner, take notes the way that these gentlemen are taking their time to get out of the corner and not running back in and just getting sent off stage again.
Oh.
Whoa, excellent coverage with that down air.
More coverage with a megawatt there too. Peek there, but Silk. Oh, great there.
I don't know what he was looking for with that F smash, but it almost put him in a real precarious position.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to catch the landing and try to use Ram to go up, but Silk, that's falling very well.
And I like the way, like I've noticed that took the word. I can't even get my sentence out. What I was going to say is that I was noticing how there's a slight tempo switch when Habibi has gotten to the last stock, where he's opted to slow it down and play a bit more long range. And I think that time Silk caught on and said, yo, I got to come in hot and close it out.
Yeah, you're right. Saw it a little bit in the earlier set too, figuring out how to set the pace and what player can use that to take advantage here. So we'll see. Now a fresh best of 3. And Hollow Bastion is the answer from Habibi.
Yeah, this is an interesting stage because, like, look, when the platform is in the center, Min's going to have so much more real estate, and it's not going to be to Corrin's benefit when that platform is in the middle, because they like to move up and down, sideways off those 2 biplats.
Yeah.
So, like, the coverage alone that Silk is going to have in the corners and coming off the middle to the middle with the aerials is going to be so totally different. It's like, look at the control of the real estate there. He goes, like, I'm under the platform, I move, and I own it.
It's going to make everything else that much more important for Silk. Getting things off stage at the edge here. Be taking full advantage there.
Yeah, and look, right? You're going to see a lot of sequences where Habibi is going to go back under that platform because there's safety and there's control. Like, there's one thing to be in center stage. It's another thing to be in center stage under a platform in a game with no shield dropping.
Good there. Great edge guarding again from Silk. Critical of that stock got taken. As mentioning earlier, not a lot of stage advantage taken out because of the uniplat, but take advantage everywhere else, you're back in the game.
Yeah, and it's definitely aiding the strategy, Habibi, that is, because it's so much harder for Silk to close that distance. Like, once again, like, this is why these two guys are in top 8, because they know how to pick their stages and play to the stages with their advantage.
Ew.
Tense situation. And Silk was doing everything to try to close the distance and is met with the full power and might of the megawatt.
Setting into a little bit of a rhythm, switching out the different arms, keeping Silk at bay here.
Yeah, and almost every time Silk tries to go to that platform to run and close in and come down with an aerial, Habibi short hops, sends out 2 arms and 1 arm, hits him with the 1-2, 1-1-2, and it's been working almost every time. So Silk's going to have to try to change up his approach, maybe run under the platform, walk under the platform, shield a little bit, dash shield, maybe even try to roll in. Yeah, come on. It's top 8. It's not working, buddy.
No.
It worked on me, though.
It's trying, though.
Oh, excellent parry. Megawatt? And that's game 3.
Yeah, tough pin cancel there, but I don't blame Silk for doing that. Try to, like, swing forward and maybe get up smash, but Habibi on winning point as we're going back to PS2 now.
Start the battle.
Yeah, and unlike Portugal, Colombia, these guys are actually putting up numbers on the board.
Shout out to the World Cup watchers. We got Group K wrapping up now. But yeah, DR Congo and Uzbekistan of all people are at least have numbers on the board, but they're locked again.
Is the DR like smacking them? DRC smacking Uzbekistan?
No, they're in a tie.
Interesting. That's good. So, like, you know, you want to see like a new team like enter the fray, because I was actually just in Uzbekistan, and they're like happy with the way things are changing, and they're entering the world stage. So this is first time in the World Cup.
Yeah, a lot of exciting new players in this tournament, and much like the Arcadian here, and like we mentioned earlier, Silk been a player for a few years, but really has recently in the last few months getting back to long sustaining bracket runs, and this is, no matter how it ends, this is going to be one of his best runs of his career. So looking to make it a little more memorable here, try to take it back from Habibi here. But
yeah. Right now, I'm thinking of there's a meme I've seen on Twitter. It's like a Smash meme or a FGC meme. It's like when your boy is losing and then he changes his character, all like it's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
he's gone from pink to black, and oh, good tech. Never mind, spoke too soon. And the megawatt, like it's putting in work this set.
Yeah, see it in Street Fighter all the time.
Yeah, really like the way that Habibi's playing disadvantage. That was a good mix. Put that down air to land there.
Great sequence there from Silk, getting it at the ledge.
Yeah, and like every time I think he's falling behind, aside from game 3, I'm like, yo, that's that tenacity we were talking about earlier. Like, there's no resilience. There's tenacity tonight.
No. There's no need to thug it out. This is a lot. There's a lot more layers to that than just simply fighting for the sake of fighting. It means a lot to both sides.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm gonna use the word recession tonight unnecessarily on this block. Like, yo, when we're in a recession, some people are penny pinching. You're not getting as much off the interactions. Other people are putting water in the cereal. They're making it last. They're getting as much as they can out of per interaction. Like, yo, you ever eat cereal with a fork to make the milk last? Nah. But Habibi's saying, I have.
Yeah. I have little need for your ice soup shenanigans.
Just saying, nah, dog. I got that DLC coupon.
Up.
Shutting it out. Holding it down.
Yeah. Tournament stock, winner stock rather. Wow. Hello. For Silk.
Yeah, and there's that tempo switch I was talking about. He's like 1 and 2 in them and then backing up, saying like, "Yo, social distance, please."
Here we go.
Oh, almost had that
Beautiful. Yeah, I think he'll be trying to get a parry, but just Silk pressing the button.
And that was almost the game right there.
Yep.
See how Silk gets back
Time
in
there,
this.
the ram. Oh, out.
There's
That
a
was
round.
always tough at hypersense, but great set nonetheless from both sides. Habibi moving on to winner's final, guaranteed on the podium. So Silk is going to drop to play the winner of B, and Mega Ant-Man 3-0'd Yoshi Star.
Whoa.
So they must have been very long games.
Prepare yourself. Yeah. Who we got up?